Hello there, this is your average Joe, and I want you to be an individual. That's right. Starting off with a demand. Not really. I don't care what you do. But, in essence, I think that there's a severe lack of spine these days. There's too many people that want to be a part of a group. There's too many people that want to remain um, followers, not leaders. Now, don't get me wrong. When there's too many chiefs, there's not enough Indians. But at the same time, there seems to be quite a few guys out there who don't exactly form their own concepts and opinions, who are not willing to stand up for themselves. And it's not really so much MGTOW is the one that's doing this. No, MGTOW is the guys who are individualistic and decide, since this is no longer in my benefit, I'm not participating, I'm not playing the game. But what we see definitely right now is, and I think that's, I'm not going to beat this dead horse, but the Gillette ad shows this, is that it tries to paint men in a group ideological light. And what I've seen after the fact is, because this is now sparking all kinds of issues now, because you had a whole bunch of SJWs and feminazis that came out in support of this ad, is now you're seeing guys make the choice. Do I just keep taking this and remain part of the group, or do I voice dissent and declare myself an individual? Because once you declare yourself an individual, congratulations, you are now singled out. You are no longer a part of the group. You have a target painted on your back. Here's the joke, though. The punchline. You have a target on your back no matter what you do. You're a man. You have testicles. Therefore, congratulations. You're on the list. Now, your number might never be called. Your ticket might never be punched. And you might not be the one who is unlucky enough to face the same issues that many men before you have had to face. If so, congratulations! You get to skip the bullshit. But, if you're one of those unlucky many, because it's not a few guys that this happens to, if you're one of the unlucky many, you are now going to have to make that choice. Do you sit down and simp? Or do you walk away? Because fighting gets you nowhere. Because that's what they want you to do. Because if you fight back, you enable them. If you fight back, you give them something to point their fingers at. And if you fight back, your name will be plastered on a national headline as someone who's done some horrible crime that you did not commit, and no matter how much no matter what you did, how much good you've done, or no matter what the circumstances were, they'll twist that story to make you look like the most evil person that's ever lived. You'll be like Hitler's bro. So what is this really? What am I talking about when I talk about individualism? Individualism and MGTOW are synonymous. They really are. You don't join the club. There is no club. There's not a community. There's no group. It's a bunch of dudes who decided to not play the game. But this does not mean that there's some secret society of MGTOW where you exchange a secret handshake and you get in, although that would be really cool, don't get me wrong, like a little club or something you set up and you have to do like a, red pill, kind of password or something like that. That'd be kind of fun, but I don't think that should be the goal. Because once you consolidate into a group, guess what? You just became easier to take out. No, this way, this is the best. Individualism. Being not so much solitary, but remaining excluded and exiled from the group. You could still interact with the group, but you're not one of them. Nor should you ever strive to be. So, in essence, essentially the point I'm getting at, now that I'm 5 minutes into this, you should not just simply take the words of the group. You should never simply follow. Never be afraid to ask questions, and never simply state that because you're part of the group, you have allies. Because trust me, those people, as the MRAs found out, you give them one reason, it doesn't even have to be a good one, to turn against you. One reason. And congratulations, you just invited all of your enemies into your house. So, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any thoughts or anything that you want to go ahead and commentate on, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I am more than happy to listen to your guys' responses and comment back to them. Really looking forward to discussing some things, should someone actually go ahead and drop a comment or a topic down there. To the 5 subscribers that I have, thank you very much. And if you've listened all the way to this point, thank you very much for your valuable time, as I know that we all have a very limited supply of it. This is your average Joe reminding you, the cool kids aren't part of the group.